Ahau bonjour, Akinawea. Welcome to Ojibwe Language Table with Wes Jourdain. And we are going to go through our lesson here today. So I hope we can all see this video. I'm going to start from the beginning here. And today's lesson we have Ojibwe Language Table with Wes Jourdain. Lesson number 10, working on the word giwose da. Okay, vocabulary and conversation. Getting back to our self-introduction, we have Bonjour Akinawea. Hello, everybody. Wes Jourdain, Indigenous. Yiddaga Benesi, Indigo. Migizi Nindu Dame. Misquagamiwizaga Gunning Nindu Njaba. Ga Asanitsakog Ninda. So this is a refresher on our self-introduction. Okay, so we're going to go get right into the word giwose da. As you can see on top here, we have giwose da. Giwose da means let's hunt. So a little bit about today's lesson. We're going to be talking about hunting. As in some places, hunting is, the season has started for that. So we'll get right into it. So we have giwose. Okay, the word giwose means she or he hunts. Giwose. Da. The ending da on giwose da, we have let's. It's a word that we use to add to our words that means let's. So we have giwose da. In this next word we have gigiwose. Gigiwose, you hunt. Ingiwose, I hunt. Okay, that come up a little bit backwards, but that's okay. So ingiwose, I hunt. Gigiwose, you hunt. Giwose wag, they hunt. Okay, continuing on in a majority of our language table editions here, we like to include conversation. So we're going to have a little bit of conversational content here for today. So we're going to start with giwi kiwose na dibikuk. Giwi kiwose na dibikuk. Are you going hunting tonight? The ge, we see ge. That's the you. We, the will or want. Initial vowel change, G changes to K, so we have giwi kiwose. Our question is always this in second in the order on our when we ask questions. It's always the second word. So we have na or ina. In this case, this ends in a vowel, so we can just use na. So if it ended in a say there's an N here, you would put I and a ina. So in this case here we have giwi kiwose na dibikuk. Are you going hunting tonight? So dibikut is our word for at night, and you change that ending from D to K, and it's you make it like a at night. I don't know where I was going to describe that word, but dibikut is tonight. Okay. And to answer that, giwi kiwose na dibikuk, you can say niwi kiwose dibikuk. Yes, I'm going hunting tonight. Niwi kiwose dibikuk. Or if you're not going, you can say gawi niwi kiwose si dibikuk. Gawi niwi kiwose si dibikuk. And when we negate our words, we have this pattern of gawin si or gawin z. Okay, so in this case we have gawin niwi kiwose si dibikuk. No, I'm not going hunting tonight. So that's a good conversation starter. You know, are you going hunting? Yeah, no. So continuing on with our conversation, question can be Gigi kiwo se na dibikung? Gigi kiwo se na dibikung? Okay, and let's go back here real quick. So as you see, we have we, this word we, that's talking about future tense. Okay, we meaning will or want to or you're going to. Okay, and as you can see in our next one, you're going to see gi, which is past tense. Okay, gigi kiwo se na dibikung. And again, this is past tense, so it's asking you. Gi can be used as did you, have you, anything of that nature, something that happened in the past. So we have, did you go hunting? And there's our question, of course, second word. Dibikung means last night. Dibikung is our word for last night. So we have gigikiwo se na dibikung. Did you go hunting last night? Answers to that, yeah. Ingikiwo se dibikung. Or Ingikiwo se dibikung. Yes, I went hunting last night. Okay, going back to the question, gigikiwo se na dibikung. Gawin ingikiwo se si dibikung. Gawin ingikiwo se si dibikung. Okay, so again, we have our gawin, our negate, to negate our words. We have our gawin and our si pattern here. So we have gawin. I didn't go. So gi is the past tense. Kiwose is the hunting. Si is the part of the pattern. Dibikung is at night, last night. Okay. Gawin ingi kiwose si dibikung. No, I did not go hunting last night. Okay, so that's a good conversation. Conversation using the word api. Anin api, when? Okay, so we see anin api, and that's one of our question words right there. Anin api, what time? Okay, or when? And of course, we see we against future tense, and there's our giwose word right there that has the initial consonant change. And yun, meaning you. Anina piwi kiwoseyan. When are you going hunting? Okay. Anina pi we kiwoseyan. When are you going hunting? And your answer could be abita dibikuk. Abita dibikuk. Okay. Abita is our word for half. And dibikuk is our word for night. Okay, at night, halfway through the night, which can also mean at midnight. Okay, abita meaning half, dibikuk meaning night. So, anina piwi kiwasayan. When are you going hunting? When will you go hunting? When are you going hunting? Can be any one of those. Abita dibikuk at midnight. I should have added a no there. Maybe I'll add it in the context in the post. And we'll keep going on. If I miss anything, maybe I'll go do it in the next lesson. So here we have Giwase Da conversation asking where. Okay, so here's our question right here. Anindi. Anindi is where. Okay. Anindi we kiwasean. Anindi, where? We is again future tense. Where are you going? Kiwase is in there. Hunting, and that's you. Yun meaning you. Okay. Where are you going hunting tonight? Ningabi nung inagakea. Ningabi anung inagakea. Okay, out west. Out that way. Ningabi anung is our direction to the west. Okay, that means to the west. And inagakea means in that direction. Okay. Ningabi anung inagakea out west. Okay, so next we're going to talk in a conversation about who. Okay, so we see Awainen wa Ouijiwad, Jiki wo Seyan Dibikuk. Awainen wa Ouijiwad, Jiki wo Seyan Dibikuk. Okay, who are you going hunting with tonight? Awainen is our who word. Wa is our future tense. Okay. As you seen in our last one, it said we. Wa is also our future tense. Okay, so awainen wa, who are you going hunting with? Ouija, or this word right here, Ouija, means somebody that's accompanying you or accompanying somebody, or I think in that nature. So who is going to accompany you, Jigiwo Seyan, when you go hunting Bibikuk tonight? Okay, I know that's a lot in that one question there. Awainen, who, future tense, is going. Ouijiwad, who is going to accompany. Here's Yun, you, who's going to accompany you, Jigiwo Seyan, when you go hunting. J meaning Jigiwo Se, when you go hunting. And of course, Dibikuk is our word for tonight. So that's a lot in that one little question. Who are you going hunting with tonight? Gawin machine and Gikay Namasi. Answer, Gawin machine and Gikay Namasi. I don't know yet. A munge. Gawin mashi, not yet. Gawin mashi means not yet. And here's our word right here. Gikanim. Gikanim means she or he knows. And then our in or nin means I know. Okay, so it's in a negative form. Negative form, sorry. And so we have our Gawin C pattern here. Okay, so Gawin C. Gawin Mashi means Gawin Mashi, not yet. Ningikena Masi. So I don't know yet. So that's a lot there to take in with that word too. Gawin Mashi Ningikena Masi is how you would say that. I don't know yet. When someone asks you, "Wainen wa Ouijiwa giwoseyan dibikuk?" You know, who you going hunting with? Gawin machine and Gikay Namasi. I don't know yet. Okay, moving on to our next one conversation. Gigi waba magana wawa skeshiwag dibikung. Okay. Again, there's a lot going on here. Gigi is asking you, and gi is past tense. So did you? When we have our ina question, wabamag. So wabam is our stem word here, meaning she or he sees something or someone. Sorry. So we have wabam, and then og is on the end to pluralize that, making it them. Okay. Did you see them? More than one, plural. Ina is our question. Remember, that comes second. So this whole word right here is one word. Gigiwaba magana. Question is a second. Wawashkeshiwag. So we have our wawashkeshi is a deer. And wug makes it plural. Okay, wawashkeshiwag dibikung means last night. Since we're using past tense gi, we're talking dibikung last night. So, did you see them deer last night? Did you see any deer last night is our question. Gigiwabama gana wawashkeshiwag dibikung. Excuse me. So did you see any deer last night? And your answer can be ingi wabamag nij wawaskeshiwag dibikung. Okay, so just kind of to repeat that and get that stuck in your head, you know, the question is gigi wabamag na wawaskeshiwag dibikung. Did you see any deer last night? Ingi wabamag nij wawaskeshiwag dibikung. Yes, I saw 2 deer last night. So here's our yes. Ingi, I did it. I did something. Okay. In is I. Gi is past tense, so I did something. And here's our verb right here. Wabam. I saw. And then og makes it plural, so I saw more than one. And then you name how many. You can name how many you've seen. So in this case is nij. Okay. Wawashkeshiwag. You always want to put the plural on that because if you made this front part plural, you're gonna make the animal plural also. Okay. Yeah, in Giwabamag. Yeah, I seen 2 nij wawashkeshiwag. I seen 2 deer dibikung last night. Okay. So I hope I'm not confusing anybody too much. I know that's a lot to learn, a lot to take in, but you know, we want to stress, you know, speaking Ojibwe too, rather than just learning one word here and one word there. So I kind of want to keep this style of conversation. Okay, so gigi wabama gana wawaskeshiwag dibikung gawin ingi wabamasig wawaskeshiwag dibikung. Okay, someone asks you gigi wabama gana wawaskeshiwag dibikung, and you didn't see any. So you say gawin ingi wabamasig wawaskeshiwag dibikung. Okay, so a lot going on in the negative form. We have our gawin si again. Okay, when we talk about the negative form, we have gawin si. We'll always have gawin si or gawin z. Okay, depending on this ending. So gawin si with a G is because it's plural. Okay. No, we have wabamag. You know, we added that G over here. Okay. Wabama is to see him or her. And then we added that G to make it plural, to make it them, more than one. So down here, we're even in the negative form, we're going to have that G down here too for a plural. Gawin ingi wabamasig wawashkeshiwag dibikung. Okay, no, I didn't see any deer last night. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so we're getting to the end of our Ojibwe language table here. I just wanted to include something that came out of the online dictionary, and it's I wanted to take a excerpt from Eugene Stillday. Okay, so he has one in there. Bijinag nagaj waswakang onzam ushki dibikad. That's a good tongue twister. Let me try it again. Bijinag. Okay, so I'm thinking Bijinag. That I forgot what this quote is saying here, but Bijinag could mean, I think it's talking about yes. Man, I don't know what that is. We'll find out. I have it written up here. So Nagaj, something going on later. Unzam ushki dibikad. So let's see what this means. will go shining later because it's too early in the night. Okay, this is an excerpt out of the online Ojibwe language dictionary. Bijinag nagaj waswakang onzam ushki dibikad. So I'm assuming waswakang is a spotlight. Okay, some was has something to do with the light. And I could be wrong, I'm just guessing, I'm learning too. And I know Naga just later. Ushki Dibikad means it's not dark yet. It's early on. It's kind of just now getting dark. And so here it says it's too early. Onzam means too, like too much. Ushki Dibikad is it's early in the night. It's the start of the night. Okay, so that's, I don't know, I'm learning just right along with you guys. So another one I inquired about, one of my mentors, a friend of mine, inquired about being, they're married, okay? So they're married, and he wanted to know kind of, hey, how do I ask my wife if I can go hunting? So I had to inquire this one, and this is the response I got. So it says, Inga giwose na nungum dibikak. Inga giwose na nungum dibikak. And that says, can I go hunting tonight? So for all of you that are shacked up, married, just checking it out, sometimes you need that permission to do things sometimes. So I don't know, some of you, however it may be, that's the question. In Gagiwase na nungum debikak, can I go hunting tonight? So if you have to ask for permission to go hunting, there's how you say it in Ojibwe. So I just wanted to add a couple of those things on to end our Ojibwe language class today. So miigwech bizindawig, minoa miigwech ki kanawaban na meg. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening and watching. Gigawabamin and Nim Nagach. I will see you all later. Gigawabmin.